Hi guys, this is Ratchet, and we are playing Criminal Case, City of Romance, Case 15, Slate with Flowers. Let's unlock Chapter 2, and I actually forgot what's going to happen. Katerina, I have some bad news. Worse than the murder of William Wood? Almost. The news of his murder has been leaked to the press. Oh yeah, right. Oh no, that means that the whole world will be aware that Amado is without protection. The footage the news stations are running is of Willem and the prince visiting Bukinistis along the Seine just yesterday. Well, Katrina, the victim and the prince were at those bookstalls yesterday. We may still be able to find a lead. Emil, please tell Brigadier Bonnet to follow the prince and keep an eye on him without attracting any attention. We need to head to the bookstores right away, Katerina. Now everybody knows that Amado is without a bodyguard, and now if somebody wants to kill him, now he has a chance to do so. Let's try to get a star now that I have 1/6 combo. Yes. Katerina, are the little pink things on that floral print made of plastic? You're right, they look a lot like the plastic used to make the murder weapon. We'll need a sample of them. And it looks like someone dropped their phone. It's not a smart device, that's for sure. It could be a burner phone. Ugh. Nice catch, Katerina. The last screen for this phone is a Mazundan flag. Prince Amado is from Mazunda. We need to unlock this phone right away. I sure hope that Amado can stay safe without his protector while we solve Williamson's murder. Well, we just assigned Brigadier Bonnet to protect him. Okay, let's collect some of this pink thing from the picture. Well, it's actually supposed to be plastic for 3D printer. Oh, what a beautiful picture. Katerina, you collected a sample of the pink plastic bits of that framed print. Let's get it to Enzo. Okay. Alright, now the locked phone, let's unlock it. What does the message say? Katerina, you unlocked that burner phone, and that's a text message from Prince Amado to Willem. That means it's the victim's phone. The message reads, Willem, back off or start looking for a new job. Oh. Okay, so Prince Amado forgot to mention having any issues with Willem when we first talked to him. Time for another chat. Yeah. Prince Amado, we found a curious text message you sent to Willem. You threatened to fire him. Oh no, me and my temper. I got carried away when I wrote that. But seriously, that dude was cramping my style. I read a whole article making fun of me, Le Pigeon and Chante. Willem even ran background checks on any girl I was remotely interested in. He literally had Sofia, this girl I like a lot, arrested in the middle of our after-dinner espresso. So I told him to chill or start looking for someone else to protect. But I could never hurt him with all he's done for my family. Besides, he said he tried to find a way for me to make it up with Sofia. Oh my gosh, Katarina, the bouquet. Willem wanted to give it to me so I could give it to Sofia. No. Well, since he had her arrested, the Sofia Yai has a motive. We need to go talk to her. Okay, but please don't tell Sofia I told you about all this. I want her to still like me. Please. Promise. Alright, we'll just ask about Willem. And I'll mention you. Let's talk to Sofia. Miss Yaid, we have a few questions concerning Willem Wood, Prince Amados's bodyguard. Not sure if you saw the news, but he was murdered today. Someone killed that big scary guy? Who managed to pull that off? That's what we are trying to find out. And since he had you arrested, you have a motive. No way. I mean, yes, he had me arrested on a terrace in the middle of a date in front of everyone and their dog, so that was super embarrassing. But I was released as soon as the police checked my record. I'm just an ornithology student at the Sorbonne, not some criminal mastermind, and definitely not a killer. You guys have more important things to do than waste your time on someone's unpaid parking tickets. True, but it's a slippery slope, Miss Yaid, and solving murders is all in the details. Details. Are these pink bits what we think it is, and was it left by the killer? Hey Carrie, remember how I told you that I played Cinderella in school when I was little? Yes, you told us about that. Of course I do. You promised me photos. How could I forget? And Ben LaBelle, here is the proof. Wasn't I pretty? Yeah, you look good. Haha, I doubt the glass slipper would fit you now. But, oh yeah, Katrina's right. We're not here to look at childhood photos. Did that sample we sent you as a lead? Absolutely, the pink plastic matched the murder weapon exactly. Since the device was 3D printed, this plastic was discarded during the creation of the murder weapon. The crew brushed the plastic off themselves onto the print, but there's more. Attached to the plastic bits, I found a mixture of dust, sand, and pollen from the Luxembourg Gardens. Luxembourg Gardens is where the victim was killed. Yes, and the only way the killer could have had this much dust on them is that they jog or run in Luxembourg Gardens. So the killer enjoys getting their cardio in Luxembourg Gardens. Katarina, I think that's a sign to return to the crime scene. Okay. And you were wearing gloves while you were running, right? Or you just... it's that. Alright, let's look around the pond. This part of the park is so peaceful, Katarina, and that statue is so beautiful. Agree. It's hard to believe a killer runs in this park, and that they killed Willem Wood. Looks like you found a locked book. I bet it's a diary. Weird to find that here. We better open it and have a look. And those bits of plastic could be a badge or a key card of some kind, you're right. Worth piecing together for sure. We are bound to get a lead from these clues and get that much closer to Willem's killer. Yeah. Oh, alright, let's open the diary first. Forgot to put my sign! Shit! How could I forget it again? There, made a mistake now. Well, I first gotta get up and put that sign back outside. Oof, sorry about that. Again. Katarina, you unlock that book, and it does seem to be a diary. Look, this entry says Willem is obsessed with Amadou. He's a bodyguard after all. No indication of who wrote in this diary, but whoever they are, they were having trouble with the victim. Let's get this diary to JP. He's the best at handwriting analysis. Okay. Alright, now let's restore whatever this is. And I think I'm gonna have to dust it as well. Those plastic pieces did turn out to be a badge, Katarina. All I can read is Sorbonne and Sciences Politiques. That means political science, doesn't it? And isn't Prince Amadou studying political science? I think he said that. And we know Willem went to class with the prince. This could be our lead. Let's discover whose badge this is. Okay. Alright, let's dust it. Jawad Malou. Wait, Malou says. Are you related to Sammy Malou? So the badge belongs to a political science professor at the Sorbonne named Jawad Malou. Malou. That name's familiar. Let me take a look. I just said it. All I can find is that the prince is enrolled in one of this professor's classes. Maybe Professor Malou can give us some information about the prince's bodyguard. Let's go ask him. Why didn't you say anything about the last name? He must be related to Sammy Malou. Professor Malou, do you have Prince Amadou in one of your classes? Yes, and I saw on the news that his royal babysitter will no longer be distracting the other students in my lectures. Such a relief. I dreaded opening Le Pigeon and Chant for fear of seeing myself in one of their cartoons. That mere wood was making a mockery of higher education. Don't get me wrong, but I have a job to do, and it does not involve mollycoddling royalty and their entourage. It's bad enough that the prince comes to lecture sweaty from his runs at Luxembourg Gardens. Celebrity and luxury are a waste of the mind's resources. For that reason, phones are off in my courses. No photos, no games, no apps. Apps? That's it! You have the same last name as Sammy Malou, the famous CEO of Lover. That would be because Sammy is my much celebrated brother, and while he was overjoyed that the prince used his dating application, I forbid it in my lectures. That great wall of UN caused enough distraction. Now Prince Amadou and his fellow students will be better able to focus on their educations. That's very cold-hearted of you, Professor Malou. William Wu was murdered. Hopefully not for something as minor as attending your lectures. He could be the prince, but maybe he isn't. What's in this diary? Hello again, Katarina. Before I tell you about what my eagle eye spotted in the diary you sent, I must first address Mademoiselle Carey. Me? What's going on? That is for me to ask you. It seems that you and Enzo have made up since that awful date. I have noticed how he looks at you when your back is turned, and vice versa. Oh, okay. What does it have to do with the diary? Nothing, simply an observation, and friendly advice to act on your impulses. But enough of that. I analyzed the handwriting in the diary, and I can tell you, it was written in haste and anger. The person who wrote it was becoming impatient. The handwriting becomes even more frenetic with the questions, why must this all be so difficult? And, am I wasting my time? Whoever wrote this was very likely in a romantic relationship with the victim. Nicole Abbotwell was the victim's girlfriend, so this must be her diary. Time to get the real story about their relationship. Okay. Alright, let's go to Nicole. Miss Abbotwell, we found your diary at the scene of Williamson's murder. It seems you and he had some problems you failed to mention before. I feel so silly about this. We had a fight. I just couldn't stand that he was married to his job, and his job was worshipping Prince Amadou. Case in point, William brought home a bouquet. I thought it was for me, but no, it was for the prince. I stormed out, wrote how I felt in my diary, tried to get it out of my system. Then William and I kissed and made up. Well, more than kissed. I felt stupid about my diary and I didn't want William to find it. So after reading Le Pigeon and Chanté with my daily espresso, I decided to get rid of it. So I tossed the diary near the fountain when I was out for my early morning round at Luxembourg Gardens. At least William didn't die of a broken heart after reading what I had written. No, he didn't. But your knowledge of this bouquet has been noted, Miss Abbotwell. You better not have crafted his murder. Yeah, you're very suspicious. I somehow think it's her. So, Katrina, let's review what we know about the murder of William Wood. He purchased a bouquet so that Prince Amadou could try to win back Sofia Yaid after the victim had her arrested. The prince's professor, Yavar Malou, was not enamored of William for his presence in his lectures. And, though there was brief trouble in paradise with Nicole Abbotwell, they kissed and made up. We don't have a lot to go on, but... Katerina, it's Brigadier Bonnet calling. Katerina, come quickly! What happened, Brigadier Bonnet? Amadou has been attacked. Oh no, I knew this would happen. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!